alongside the former Chicago Bulls guard, Jay Williams. I'm Ed Cohen, and Jay, I know this takes you back.
Ed, there's no better feeling this time of year than hearing sneakers squeak on the court and seeing guys get a good lather while they're getting ready for battle.
It's that pregame feeling, and now it's the opening tip. Second effort. Another shot stays out. Leonard to Paul George. Here's a chance from long range, and Kawhi Leonard. Good on the quick release there.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available. Ed, I'm going to gloat about my old team here for a second. Did you know the Bulls are the only NBA franchise to win multiple championships and never lose an NBA Finals series in their history?
6-0 right now. It helped to have a guy named MJ. But, Jay, think about this. If he's not gone those 2 seasons, maybe it's 8 straight Finals wins. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
To Leonard. Lets it fly from long range. He made his first effort, but not that time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Claim your prize at the customer service desk located near section 104.
Bulls with the basketball.
Defense, let's go.
Levine. Textbook defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
And throws it down. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Oh, it took a while, but they're on the board with the 3. Nonetheless, slow start to this one.
And as a player, seeing the ball go through the net cures all woes. Maybe this will get the juices going.
Levine to Markkanen. Levine shot no good. There's a pass stolen by Chicago. Zach LaVine. Not that time. He missed it. Beverly into the front court. Up by 6. George. From the outside, no good.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Here comes the screen. To Porter. Chicago with 4 to shoot. Levine. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Fires the 3, and it's Beverly there to grab the rebound. To Leonard. Beyond the arc for 3. Kawhi Leonard in his own world. Nobody near him. He sinks it for 3.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Number 21, Thaddeus Young.
Bulls have it.
Los Angeles, number 23, Louis Williams.
Kawhi Leonard pins it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Beverly to Williams. Well, you can't do that.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Number 21, Thaddeus Young. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Bulls come away with it. Oh, emphatic slam.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Kawhi Leonard able to recover with the block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
On the shot clock. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. They'll take it from downtown. Let's see, Jay, if that wakes them up.
Yeah, that was a big-time three, but the most important possession is now, the one you're currently in. Don't focus on the next play, but focus on the present.
Zach LaVine. That's how you defend. Can't connect from inside. Knocked loose. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Lou Williams. It'll stay with Chicago. The pass taken away by the Clippers. We're through one at Staples Center with the Clippers on top. We're back with more after this. This is NBA Sunday on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. To George. For three, Paul George locked in. Hits the tough three. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively, he makes those clutch shots. It re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Now the Bulls will take the timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Substitution being made in this one.
The Chicago Bulls, number 8, Zach LaVine. And
From long range, smothering D.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Thaddeus Young sends it away. Clippers recover. Leonard can't connect. Here comes the screen. Kawhi Leonard sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
To Porter. Young. And the rebound taken in by Beverly. To Paul George. Zach LaVine with the block. Ball's out. Last touch by Zach LaVine. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. George buries it on the catch and shoot.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
To LaVine. Here comes the screen. 5 seconds to shoot. Paul George snatching it out of the air.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
And there's the whistle. Neither player giving up an inch. We have a tie-up. All lined up and ready for the jump. Williams to Leonard. Just not going down.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Chicago possession. Here comes the screen. Offensive board. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
Keep your foot on the gas, but don't get too reckless.
And that's going to be out of bounds off of George. Time to shuffle things up.
For LA, number 20.
LaVine. Fires the three. He was all over him. Beverly into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Thaddeus Young. Huge block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Porter. Message received. Well defended.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
To George. Throws it down.
Like my old coach used to say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's way too easy. Just keep attacking. It's easy money.
And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Foul in the final 2 minutes. Stepping in for the Los Angeles Clippers, number 23, Louis Williams.
Hey, left.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Shot off the mark. Good defense to Paul George. Strong finish for Paul George. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
To Zach LaVine. 4-3. Zach LaVine forcing that one there. Well defended. Great feed. Sets it up. Beverly to George. And a whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Zach LaVine. That's his first personal foul. The Bulls.
A bad pass, and the Bulls have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
The assist from number 21, Patrick Beverly.
To Young. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Williams into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next-level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Williams across the timeline. He'll run the offense. Patrick Beverly. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
This just blows my mind. The lane was so open. It almost looks like the offense is trying to make the layup even more difficult than what it was. They look bored out there.
Here comes the screen. Thaddeus Young matched up with Paul George. Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Now whistle. We'll get a timeout called by Chicago as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter.
The winner will receive courtside seats and a halftime presentation in his or her honor. Nominations can be submitted on our team website.
All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. Bulls with the rock. Levine to Porter. Here's a chance from long range. That's the length at his spot for Otto Porter. Man on him, he still buries it.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Levine not getting the bounce. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Leonard. They need something to go down. It's no good.
He was absolutely scoring at will in the first half. But now that the defense has picked up, don't try to do too much. Less is more.
To Markkanen. Lets it fly from long range, and the Clippers with the rebound. To Paul George. No good. It's Chicago ball. To Porter.
Get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
There's a pass stolen by Chicago. To Levine. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Time for some new personnel into the game. To Leonard. Fires the three. Now that's a contest.
Notice that the defense isn't giving him as much space anymore. They're crowding him every time he catches the ball and really getting into his legs defensively.
Kawhi Leonard with a piece.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Beyond the arc for three. Knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
To Leonard. And too much contact.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Time to reset the matchups as Fred Hoiberg makes some substitutions. Paul George to Leonard. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and Kawhi Leonard buries the three with a hand in his face.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
And the rebound taken in by George. Beverly. Off the mark.
And even his easy shots look difficult. It seems like the defense has completely disrupted his game. The bumping and pushing has really thrown him off.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Now the Bulls will take the timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. The mayor of Ames making moves. Fred Hoiberg with some changes. Chicago with the possession. To Zach LaVine for three. Zach LaVine good on the quick release that time.
Oh, okay. I don't see any more phantom screens like I did in the first half. I actually see people being hit, which opens up three-point shooters to operate off those screens. It's all coming together.
George, rare miss the way he's been shooting. Shot's no good. On the follow, way to stay with it.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To George. And look out.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Porter. Can't get the bounce. To Beverly. From long range. And Patrick Beverly plays with so much confidence. Zero hesitation, knocks it down.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. Leonard. Misfires. It's no good. Fires the three, and the rebound taken by the Clippers. Williams. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
That ends the third quarter. It's been all Clippers so far. The Clippers with the basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. You figured they certainly had the advantage coming into this one. Jay, that's how it's played out.
On paper, this wasn't set up to be much of a contest. If the crowd could have gotten into it early, maybe. But sometimes a team is so good that you never had a chance to even start.
And Otto Porter, no one in his zip code, knocks down the three.
One of the most understated things a player can do for himself after having a poor first-half performance, spending some time alone and saying positive words of affirmation. I like that you did that. Now you're on your way.
Here comes the screen. To Wendell Carter, going to launch beyond the arc. Nothing's going to stop him in pursuit of the basketball. Otto Porter rejects it. Chicago basketball.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Kawhi Leonard up against Porter. Oh, whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Number 8, Zach LaVine. Stepping in for Los Angeles. Number 40.
And they call it.
A simple touch foul.
Defensive foul to number 20. That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Got it.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
And a whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Leonard. And he drains it.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Down low, George. Slams it down.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. To Porter. Great feed. Zach LaVine. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Get the cameras out. Flash on.
That's going to make a nice poster.
Everybody get back, get back, get back, get back.
Clippers have got it. And they call it.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions.
Team foul number 3. Into the game for Chicago. Number 14.
Porter matched up with Paul George. To Chris Dunn. Porter. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Kawhi Leonard. Oh, he was wide open. And it's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out. Bulls with it. Clippers have it.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
Patrick Beverly lays it in.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition